Explosions at America's largest military base in the Middle East. Iranian missiles have struck the U.S. Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, a key command hub for U.S. Central Command operations. According to Qatar's defense ministry, one Iranian ballistic missile slipped through air defenses and hit the base. The attack marks one of the boldest strikes yet in Iran's widening retaliation campaign. Qatar says 2 missiles were launched toward the base. One was intercepted, the other made it through and struck inside the facility. Officials say there were no casualties, but the exact extent of the damage remains unclear. Al Udeid hosts thousands of U.S. personnel and serves as a critical command center for operations across the Middle East. The strike is part of a wider Iranian campaign targeting American military sites across the region. Hundreds of drones and missiles have been launched toward bases in Qatar, Bahrain, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates. In Kuwait, a drone strike purportedly killed 6 U.S. soldiers when it hit an operational compound. Meanwhile, Bahrain, home to the U.S. Navy's 5th Fleet, has also faced repeated attacks. The scale of the assault suggests Iran is targeting the backbone of America's regional military network. Satellite analysis indicates that many strikes are focusing on communications and radar infrastructure. Facilities housing satellite dishes, radomes in key radar systems appear to have been damaged. Among the most serious claims, Iran.
Shalom, Mashallah. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Shai, Hashem, Hawakadash, Bakatat, Damyad, Davan, Sapasa, Grandmaster, well, peace, salutation, for like Israel, Shalom. There's a video you saw, Iran bomb U.S. base in Qatar, $1.1 billion, U.S. radar blinded, and a little bit earlier that video says the Iranian blew up the $1.1 billion of worth of Space Force weaponry. So it's leaving the U.S. blindly out there, and the radar too. So I'm just getting. I got the scripture right here. It's a very, very quick video. This is the book of Matthew 24 and 21, going to 22. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no ever shall be. So for this great tribulations, it's gonna be like none ever and ever. Okay, it's gonna be like none and ever and ever. And I want to say this too. Last night, I had a dream. Well, we was in this one house in the Green Land. It was like a nighttime, but it was like a moon shining. So there was like a little light at nighttime. You know, like if the moon was out, like if you were outside at nighttime, and the moon was out and it's giving out a little light. But and I was standing on the right of the angel. I was standing right on the right of the man. He had a snow white woolly hair, and he pointed out he pointed at the mountain, and told me and the other people that was around him, look, there was a mountain with a fire on it, and it was at nighttime too. So that just maybe thought that it represents a trouble's head, you know, that the heat's getting turned up. And I always call him, yes, my Lord. Whenever he gave me a command, he told me what to do, I say, yes, my Lord. Yahweh Shah Mashiach, okay? So, and let me read this other scripture, verse 22. And except those days shall be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So if Lord willing that we're part of the hopeful elect, we're praying, hoping that we're part of the elect. So that's why the days are being shortened for the elect's sake, because the elect is tired of this wicked captivity, Babylonian backward lifestyle. We're tired of this economic slavery. We're tired of slavery, but all praise to Yahweh Shah that this is our last captivity, and it's gonna go down. It's gonna go down. And this is Matthew 24:44. Therefore be ye also ready. So stay ready. Keep your eyes on the prophecies. For in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh. So all these people, so all these worldly people, the 2/3 of the Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, and American Indians, they just thinking that Yahushua HaMashiach is not going to return. They're dead wrong. You got that one Jake, B. Smalls. You're dead wrong, okay? They're dead wrong. Yahushua HaMashiach is coming back to take the power from the Edomites and these elites and these other nations, and he's going to destroy the wicked kingdoms. And he's going to, with America, Babylon the Great, so-called Rome, okay? Sodom and Gomorrah, a place of confusion. This is the book of Mark 13:24. But in those days, after that tribulation, the sun shall be darkened, the moon shall not give her any light. So it's gonna be very dark day. It's gonna be very scary, and it's gonna be petrified. A lot of people are gonna be bugging out of their minds. Matthew 24:13. But he that endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So he that endured to the end, that's talking about the men of the Lord. So the men of the Lord that endured to the end, teaching His word, working, going to their plantations, dealing with situations that's trying to hinder, that's trying to distract them. That's trying to distract them, knock them off course of this truth. Such as jobs, worldly things. He that endureth the tribulations unto the end, the same shall be saved. So I'm gonna play a little bit more of this video.
Says it destroyed a component of the THAAD missile defense radar in the UAE. Open source satellite imagery suggests the radar site may indeed have been struck. If confirmed, the system alone is estimated to be worth.
And this is the book of 1 John 5:19. And we know that we are the Most High God, and the whole world lieth in wickedness. And the planet Earth is lying in the wickedness, which is in the hands of the Edomites, so-called Caucasian people. All their wickedness. They're the border of the wicked. Everything they do becomes rotten. So this nation gotta go. They gotta do their captivity. They gotta serve the So when this place gets destroyed, they're gonna be building our kingdom up. They're gonna be doing 1,000 years of slavery, and they're gonna get burned up. They're gonna be extinct. So with that is a quick edification. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Havakakadesh Bakata, Damyad, Davan Sabasa, as good master, well, peace, say so for like Israel. That's the next time I'm tuning in, I want to say Shalom.